quick shout out to executive producer Christina Jones, who's sponsoring Community Reactions. Her insight and breakdowns are next level, and she has helped our channel out plenty of times. Check out Black Girl Couch Reviews Podcast, a solo talk, unfiltered recap of your favorite TV shows, geared to make you laugh. Link to the podcast is in the video description below. Be sure to check it out.
Welcome back to another Real Talk Reaction. This one's for the Expanse Season 5, Episode number 2.
Yes, to feature some comments from Episode 1, we start off with executive producer Lysith, who said, "Love the reaction guides. This episode established where almost everyone is at the present moment, and our team is divided, which annoys me, but this is the way. Also, Philip and Marco and Naros are looking formidable, and Naomi's decision to go after them alone was stupid because Philip is just like his father, and Naomi is too late because he's a grown-ass man now, and he is all about that life. Also, my man Amos was the MVP once again, and I love the friendship he has with Chrissy, and I can't wait for you guys to catch up because this season is fire."
Okay.
Executive producer Christina, as an additional comment, "As a book reader, I have noticed that for show watchers only, the team divides are always a source of annoyance, and yet I'm used to it, but this book in particular, in the series, was the first time readers got to get into the mind of Amos, Alex, and Naomi, which shifts from Holden's viewpoint. That's a bit of a backseat, which is a huge change from 4 books, if primarily his viewpoint of characters, which is why Nemesis Games is my favorite." And then Christina goes on to say, in her own comment, "Woo-hoo, the Expanse is back and already breaking my heart. I've always loved Naomi, but this year, Dom coming for awards. However, the hugest thing about this arc Naomi is in is very internalized. Lysith Philip," is that his first name? Philip's first name's Lysith?
Wow.
Or was that a joke?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is 15, 16 years ago raised by an absent mother and a megalomaniac father, which she feels an immense amount of guilt about since she left him to his fate to save her own soul. There's no debate going alone was a choice that came with all the risks, but taking Jim equally wasn't a choice if she meant to get near her kid. His fate precedes him, and even in the ship, if it got out, she's will lose her chance to even see Philip. However, even the actress admits it was a nativity, a delusion built on hidden emotion. In her mind, he's still her baby boy, and she's been holding onto that image for decades, and no amount of rationale can penetrate the raw wound of the impossibility actually having happened. I'll just say it. I rather despise the fact that Christian had some inclination Marco is up to something, and her actually being able to pinpoint what it would be. The show is making it clear while we know she's right, and she believes she's right, she had fuck all evidence and isn't being listened to because of her own past actions alienating her in the position she's in. Remember Aaron, right? If Christian played her cards better, being savior of Earth previously, she would have been welcome in any cabinet, but karma had come to bite her when she needs to be heard. However, what Marco is doing is so out of the realm of imaginable, no one suspected it, not to mention Marco, insofar a petty terrorist hunted by even the terrorist organizations Black Sky and Golden Bow. That's another factor why Christian's claims are ludicrous from anyone but her, but Marco is her Moby Dick and factored into losing the election, which is the only reason she was obsessed with this threat she was defeated by. Yeah, she's definitely...
She just wants vengeance.
Yeah, completely. Amos telling Chrissy she can be a diplomat and a stripper was great. What's made clear in the books is that Amos didn't interfere in the shakedown for moralistic reasons, but because he's grieving and wants something to do with that emotion, and the only way he can express it is violence, so he was happy for the excuse more so than the people in the bunk. Holden being all along since the Canterbury after admitting his brains had been fucked with was a pain to my heart. This season is about reconciling one's past, and I can't wait to see how it all unfolds.
Okay.
As always, coming through and dropping bars. Be sure to check out her podcast as well. We'll have that in the link below. Christina is sponsoring Expanse Reactions for the rest of the season, so definitely recommend you guys checking that out too. And then we have just a couple quick comments from YouTube from episode 1. Havoc coming through once again. Glad to see ya. Saying, just to clarify, on the transport ships, they release knockout gas if there's a fight. Amos was saying he can hold his breath for 2 minutes. Imagine how much damage he can do before the gas gets to him. Mule says, this season is so good. And Kirk comes back through again as well, just saying, greetings to season 5. Kirk, you barely made the cutoff. I was legitimately already screenshotting, and then I saw your comment comment come through, so I added it.
Right,
all right, let's get to... Oh, and just as a heads up, for the delay between episode 1 and episode 2, especially for our Patreon, is I was waiting for it to get cleared on YouTube so YouTube could participate as well, but it seems like YouTube is being especially harsh on me for this first episode. We'll see how it goes the rest of the season.
Yeah.
As always, I'll leave a comment on YouTube if it's been, blocked several times so you guys are aware of why the cuts look like they do.
Yeah.
But let's get to episode 2 right now.
Pirata built.
What is she? This house. You want to kill for June?
Don't worry about what I want. Worry about what I am due. A tenth of all you collect.
No ties here.
And no prisoner killed without permission from the controlling faction. And I haven't given you my permission.
So Hero's dead. Who are you to tell us who we can kill?
I am Kamina Drummer. You respect my claim, or you die and become a story I tell the next captain.
If it does,
She goes hard.
only we finish.
All the time.
Then how can you make it easy?
What will be the fun in that?
They target locus.
Signal the motor.
Where is the apostle? You won't need him. Sana did the cooking.
Juma, which judgment? You got your cup.
Go tell everyone I am in control of this area now.
Yeah, Osman. Out.
A little humbled now.
Mm-hmm.
Suleiman Ahmad, we have retransmitted your... For share.
The more you share, the more
Your
you...
ball will be
plentiful.
Hey, that too. Make you bad lava.
Love not make the next pirate surrender. Fear does.
Easier after today. You were very scary.
No one watching. You can enjoy the win of this one. Won't make you less frightening.
If nothing else, we stopped them before they could space anyone.
Yeah, their bodies bring attention. The inners will only be distracted by their problems back home for so long.
Then we did good. Inner attention is measured by belter corpses.
Kamina, you have a bounty on this ship?
What is that? It's the tiny Place Ashford's ship.
That's we.
I
We
never
know
thought I'd
Ashford.
actually find it.
So what is she doing right now? Going around like
She's
checking pirates?
Yeah, bounty boy.
Something I can do for you?
I just came from deep space.
Maybe. Timothy.
Almost
Timothy.
didn't recognize you.
Lydia was always waiting for you to turn up. Come on.
You know he always got the wisdom.
Yeah, he's always. Wasn't he in
Wait.
Oh my goodness.
Kept all the stuff.
How did she die?
She spent every waking moment hoping to see you again. You show up now and that's all you want to know? Is was an aneurysm in her sleep. She died because we got old and we had a lot of knowledge on us. She went to bed fine. How the fuck am I gonna go on without her?
T sounds great.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I think
I knew some of what her
Now
life
that I see how much you loved her, yeah.
It was all scary and shit.
I didn't care.
She just did what she had to do to survive.
Well, you can't judge someone by what they do to make rent.
Sometimes you can.
You were in that world too, right? She told me some of it.
Did she?
Just that you were born into it. When you got old enough, the Johns didn't want you. So they started you working muscle. But she knew that they would use you up till there was nothing left.
Float to the top or something.
Earplugs won't help.
I miss my girl. I miss my friend. I miss my brother.
The whole squad.
Yeah.
Holden, I know that you're avoiding me, and I just want to let you know that I understand, really. I do. But also, I haven't been completely honest with you.
I'm shocked.
There is another piece to this. I have been holding on to it because if it gets out, it's going to send some people running for cover. But it proves that someone is going after the proto-molecule. Meet me, and I will tell you about it. Just you. I've got a room on level 8. I'm embedding the directions.
Who would be going after the
appreciate
proto-molecule?
your candor. Not being
The
candid.
only one that's left.
But there's really nothing I can do.
But it proves that someone is going after the proto-molecule.
Yeah.
Fred, we have a problem.
Come in.
Howdy.
I didn't know you were coming over. I would have cleaned up the place.
We need to talk.
You were right. You were low. I wasn't listening. I'm a shitty friend.
Amos says worse than that 5 times a week, and I know
Amos
you'll be
says
better for
worse
me.
shit than that.
I'm pretty sure I already have.
Why are you shutting me out?
Of what?
I don't know. That's the problem. I see you, and you're living like
You have a problem with my place?
you are snapping at nothing.
Right, you're just.
You're angry, and it's not because of something I did.
Well, it wasn't until now.
Fine.
Wait.
Holy shit. You gotta go to the police. What? That's funny?
The police are in on it. They're the delivery service.
Military police there.
This is all coming from the military. And it's not just Goliath suits going missing. I've got a possible lead on stealth missiles.
Those are first strike weapons. Anyone buying one of those wants to attack a planet.
Now you see why Avasarala is funding me.
Shit.
They looking for the stealth missiles.
I don't know if it's a single huge conspiracy or half a dozen small ones, but someone high up in the chain of command is in on it.
Me, Softy? That's a mistake.
You know him?
Yeah. Flew with him on the assembly.
No advantage to holding either side of a ring. Yes, the gates each allow equal access into and out of a single system, and so each of them individually represents a symmetrical choke point. You paid attention in your freshman year. Bravo. The ring space they share, on the other hand, acts that way for all the systems. This allows a much smaller force to hold all the rings simultaneously, and thus asymmetrically exert power. If you'd like to educate yourself further, Mr. Gavin, there's a good analysis on the topic by Brian Colton. I suggest you read that. I'm afraid we're out of time for this lecture and this term. But I will leave you with this.
It's a good way to teach.
Plan and prepare for every possibility, and you will never act. It is nobler to have courage as we stumble into half the things we fear than to analyze every possible doctrine of grand strategy as the way in which we face these changes without losing sight of our purpose. How we adapt to the new reality and remain faithful to our overarching goals. In these lectures and workshops, we have considered the ring space as a radical alteration of the tactical, economic, and strategic landscapes. And I hope we have given each of you the insights to carry the dream of Mars from being a planet circling a lonely single sun to a vision of humanity that can encompass 1,000 stars. Thank you all.
It's an honor to meet you, Senior Chief. Lieutenant Babbage, Emily, and one of Admiral Sauveterre's aides.
You can call me Alex, and it's a pleasure to meet you, Emily.
If you have an opening in your copy schedule, maybe I could take you up on it? I mean, if
I
that's
would love
not
to chat with
presuming.
Oh, no. No, it's
Yeah,
not.
I got nobody to talk to. You can totally come.
You seem way nicer
Yeah.
to Bobbie
Yeah.
right now, too. And she keeps yelling at me.
You're actually the only one
Did
that
he
wants
help?
to talk to me. Damn it, I already lost my friend.
Find out why he's here.
Already on it?
Suspicious.
I'm in this. Got a really nice view. See everything going on.
Just come with me.
Wait a mature. This is what your father and I did for you. Then you can go wherever you like.
Yes, then they can go wherever I liked.
Your childhood wasn't so bad. Stay a little longer.
You could come home.
I can't.
Father misses you. I know he won't say it, but he does. He's back at Columbia now, getting ready for the semester. If you went to him, you could patch things up.
What I'm doing here is still important.
And
Arjun understands that.
Well, maybe he understands that you would rather do anything than admit this part of your life is done.
Seven colony ships have reportedly made the transit to the new systems this quarter. That's below.
Higher than that?
Not much.
Christian, you're on Luna to do a job. It isn't this. If you'd prefer not to be involved in these discussions, you're more than welcome to submit your thoughts in writing.
Understood.
Good. Now, let's get back to work.
Ooh, she
Once you
cannot
have a situation
stand
like that,
not
we'll
being
zoom over
having her
traffic.
power, babe.
Can I tell them what the security issue is?
No. It's just gonna get ugly.
And the
So
new girl
weird.
just
You
straight
know
like,
what I mean. You can lose control of the station. Already lost
Bitch, you
control.
supposed to be just taking care of
Stay
her.
That's
in
not
your
the way
seat.
to
That's
do
it.
it. Even if I could find her, I can't track down who took her and run this at the very same time. Guys!
Where is she?
The water?
Oh, pressure drop. Oh, she's in like one of these cargo thingamajigs.
Cargo container.
They're never gonna find her.
Hell no.
My team reports no sign of her on the dock so far. We don't need to ventilate her ear while we're saving her life. You know I work in space, right?
You know I work in space.
Oh, okay. They like that thing. I don't think they got the right thing.
Carrying live soil. That's why it had atmosphere. This isn't the right container.
Yeah, they're at the wrong one.
Oh, she's done.
Yeah, she's done.
Is that train upside down? Like boat trains.
What the fuck are you doing, Timmy?
Lydia died.
That's not an answer. We had a deal.
I'm gonna need to change that deal.
Fuck you.
He ain't got no hand.
You killed Burton for me instead of killing me for him. You got his name and a way off the planet. I made sure Lydia was taken care of her whole life. Now she's gone. You think you can come back?
I'm not back. And Lydia is not gone.
I went to the funeral.
She's got a guy. He loved her, and as long as he's here, a part of her is too.
The husband?
He keeps the house. And once he's died, of natural causes, you can do whatever you want. Lydia would not want him sleeping in an alley, so I don't either.
That's it? That seems...
That's all this is.
Yeah, that's it, man. Oh, also stop selling drugs to kids. If you can do that.
Oh, well, shit!
It's Earth.
All this is really about the house.
It's about Charles.
All right. Fine.
Good.
Take the bottle too, shit.
You've changed. What the hell happened to you out there?
Well,
One
first
thing
of
and
all,
another.
I say the word.
Here too. I mean, look at all this. You remember when we were just street trash? Sitting on the docks, watching the shuttles leave? Wishing we were on them?
I'll never forget that.
It's just not a typical thing you would ask for, though.
I mean, damn, yeah. You know, I lost a lot of sleep last night. Think about what you about to come and do.
That sucks.
Ain't you been dead too long now? Few minutes too late. Oh shit!
Be sitting in my office trying to put myself into my enemy's mind, anticipating that.
That was the job.
A job we don't have anymore. When was the last time a Belter pirate took down a ship in the inner planets? I don't remember one. Because it's the most dangerous place in the system for them to operate. Much easier pickings in the outer planets. Fewer eyes. Why would Marcoinaris do that?
Venus is a long way to go for a target like that. Definitely high risk.
If it were you, why would you do it? Why would you take the risk?
Gotta cover up something. Trying to hide
Maybe
something.
not piracy then. Maybe something to do with the mission the Asami was on.
That would be the place to start.
I know what you're doing.
Is it working?
You want me to look into it?
You're trying to get my intrigue.
What you did today was hard. Maybe that's enough for people like us.
Hey, what you doing on my taco, man?
No.
You mean no?
I mean, no.
Yeah, whatever, asshole.
They're just kids, baby. You about to fuck them up. Yeah, they're like, shit, I'm about to break some necks.
Chrissy, I'm gonna need a favor. I'm getting ready to go back to the ship, and I'm not coming back to Earth ever. There's someone that I should see first, and I'm gonna need your help arranging it.
I love that he calls her Chrissy.
I'm like, is he calling Christine?
Yeah.
Who the fuck you talking to like that?
Remember last episode?
Yeah, I know he said Chrissy. I'm just like, is he literally calling her Chrissy? I mean, all they've been through, I guess. Oh, they got a perfect view from right there. Yeah, and right now, there's nothing to send them up. Them rockets, baby. Alright, that was episode 2 of The Expanse, and man, I'm just still loving it. All of it, man. This has morphed into a really great show. I mean, they've done a really great job with the CGI this season. I mean, everything seems so seamless. It seems like it's totally plausible for this to be what the future looks like on Earth, Mars, Moon, and then you got your literally Star Wars that's going on out there in the outer planets. It's just, it's beautiful. And so I see now we're gonna have a couple of different stories going on. I'm thinking they probably all lead to one, like you guys said, and I'm liking them being separated so we can get a little bit more of what's going on, and then ultimately, just like The Walking Dead, then they come back together for the towards the end, and then they get it popping. And I think that's gonna be fantastic. But I liked everything about this episode. Again, Timothy was my favorite in this one here, and I'm glad that they did save the reporter lady, because that shit was about to be drums. But I'm liking everything about it, and I can't wait till the rest of it.
Yeah, so I thought it was a seamless episode once again, both visually and the storytelling. I think I'm really liking the splitting of the characters so we can get more depth and character development, specifically with Amos, to your point too. Like, that was just heartfelt and endearing, and like, even his interaction with Charles and the fact that like he had to hold himself back and be like, yo, Lydia loved this person, you need to treat him with more respect, and the fact that he took that upon himself to make sure Charles would be okay, and even Eric recognizing how changed Amos has been. So I feel like that's incredible, just to see like his growth and just their perception of him. But I thought all that was really, really sad and heartfelt, and I just appreciated getting to see some truth to Amos's past that like created the person that he is. I just loved all of that. I thought that was fascinating.
Yeah.
Drummer and what she's doing, I thought she was a total badass. It was so great to see her again too. I'm interested in seeing how that plays into everything because she seems to be off on her own. And I'm not sure what exactly she's doing, but finding Ashford's ship finally too, and you could see the emotion in her face about that. It'll be, I thought that was really great. Having Alex team up with Bobbie, that's what I was hoping was going to happen last episode. But I'm interested in seeing how this plays out. I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And I like that Bobbie had to like catch herself too because she was snapping hard, and I like Alex calling her out on it too. I thought all that was great. And then Holden with the reporter as far as like uncovering what this big conspiracy is, who are the players within it. It's obviously got to be somebody within Fred's rank, because they have access to everything as far as deleting the tapes, but that's creating some intrigue, and I absolutely loved Holden's like reaction to it, like, god damn shit, I don't want to do this. Like, I thought that was so like on point and accurate to his character too. Like, I don't want to get in more drama, I'm trying to like stay out of it, but I can't. And we didn't get to see Naomi this episode though, so I'm hoping we get to see some of her next episode. But again, flawless from start to finish. Can't wait to see how it continues to unfold. But I do like the emotional ties, especially with Amos's character. I am here for all of it. And I don't know who he's going to see in jail or who he's going to arrange to see. That'll be interesting.
One more person, and then he back to the ship.
But solid episode.
And I really cannot wait until they figure out Marcos' plan, because, I mean, Chrissy might be the one that figured it out first, but I'm interested to see who's going to figure it out first. I mean, it's probably going to be her. She's the only one even thinking about it right now. But I can't wait to see the reaction when they figure out as a freaking missile or an asteroid headed towards Earth to blow it up. That's going to be fucking amazing. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for The Expanse Season 5, Episode 2. And until next time, people, peace.